What's up guys, I'm Zach and welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out Adidas Basketball's newest chapter 2 of 2024. Now, I've previously checked out the Adidas Basketball collection in a previous video or two, looking at the chapter 1 drop as well as drop 2 from last year. Now, I was super interested about where this collection was going. However, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's had a little bit of a stalemate in terms of innovation and design, and I feel like it's just been a bunch of new colors. So I was excited to see in this drop that they sort of had a little bit more variation in terms of design elements and new designs. However, is it enough to really say that it's going places? That I'm not too sure of yet. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Check out the Adidas Basketball t-shirt. Now this one I did pick up in this gray sort of mild colorway as well as this charcoal colorway. The light gray colorway I definitely do enjoy. However, this is the same critiques as the chapter 1 and chapter 1 part 2 drop, I guess you could say, is that I just feel like that logo is just much too big, and overall the t-shirt is huge on body. I do love that it has a sort of like a mock neck at the top. It is boxy, it is oversized, however it's just much too long. I feel like changing one element at least, as like bringing up the t-shirt, would make the t-shirt a lot more wearable in my opinion. However, once again, I'm just not a big fan of that huge logo design with the Adidas Basketball, which is unfortunate because in some promo images from chapter 1, they had this sort of old Adidas logo with the Adidas Basketball print underneath, and I will throw it up on screen if I can find it online. I really did like that design. I feel like that's a little bit more tasteful than these huge sort of 3 stripes slapped on the front in that thick rubber logo. Don't get me wrong though, the quality on these pieces are quite nice. It's thick to the touch. It doesn't feel like a t-shirt that's really gonna disintegrate with much time. It feels very thick, very quality, especially for the price you pay, and you can definitely get this stuff on sale. A lot of chapter 1 or a lot of pieces from last year have already hit huge sales, which personally for me I would say is definitely worth it in that case, especially the gray hoodie that was lined with that sort of mesh lining from my previous video on drop 2 of chapter 1. Really did love that piece. However, I feel like Adidas took a step back here as you're looking at these 2 t-shirts, of course, the gray and this sort of charcoal colorway. The charcoal colorway is almost like a plum sort of purple. Not sure if I really like it. Personally, I do like the fact that they've sort of kept the branding monochrome on this piece. However, I just feel like, once again, this logo and design, I feel like it was already stale when it dropped. The fit was already just at a place where it needed to be perfected, and they've just continuously like been riding on this wave of how this t-shirt fits, when I feel like it's just not where it needs to be to really get that popularity, that sort of excitement that I was really looking forward to for Adidas Basketball. So unfortunately, these 2 t-shirts, they do fit great. They're both a size large if you really want that oversized aesthetic. However, for me personally, I feel like they're a little bit too long, and I wish that they were a little bit more cropped up, and then in that case, there would definitely be t-shirts that I would be keeping. Moving into piece number 2 now. This one I was actually quite excited about because it hadn't dropped. This is a new piece from the Adidas Basketball range, and of course, it is no other than the HalfZip sweatshirt. I really do like this one. This was in the gray mile again. Quality, super thick, very oversized, very boxy. Do really love the proportions on this one. The only thing, once again, throwing me off is that big Adidas Basketball branding. Something that unfortunately you cannot ignore. However, I will say this piece does fit great. The quality is definitely there. I do really love the minute details on this piece, however, though, and that goes right down to the little branding on the zipper pockets, the monochrome zippers that really match the overall gray of this fleece crew neck, as well as the fact that the pockets are actually hidden on each side. And of course, once again, they are zip pockets, which I really do love. It feels like a premium piece. This is definitely a great direction. And I feel like Adidas, you're so close to making it perfect. Just give us that little logo at the top there. I feel like we'll be happy. We don't need this huge branding. I feel like if Adidas Basketball was a little bit more subtle, we'd be hitting a lot of stripes here. With that being said, this was a great piece. Really love the way this one fit. Very tempted to keep this one. However, once again, branding. I'm going to say this a lot in this video. I just can't ignore it. It's too big. I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on. We're looking at this cobalt blue hoodie. Now, I actually have the correct color up on the screen to the right of me. Let me have a look. Okay, so it's called lucid blue, but let's just say it's cobalt blue because it really does give that look. And cobalt blue for me, definitely one of my favorite colors there is, especially with my wardrobe. For anyone who's seen me wear my cobalt blue tee or hoodie from Represent, absolutely love them. Wear them on the daily, which is very weird because it's a blue, but it really does fit the aesthetic that I like. Regardless, getting into this hoodie, very similar to the HalfZip in terms of the quality, construction, really great, very heavy, very comfortable, very soft as well. This is a great built hoodie. Once again, only thing I don't like, yes, you guessed it, is the branding. However, this piece is definitely a great hoodie if you are looking at it and you're contemplating picking it up. In terms of, does the hoodie, and if anyone knows what that means, does the hoodie actually have some structure? Yes, it does. It's a great hoodie overall, something I would highly recommend. And of course, this also includes some hidden zip pockets on each side, which just, once again, really makes the product feel a lot more premium, which I really do appreciate. It definitely sort of elevates it, especially with that price point, which isn't too bad. However, it is obviously a bit higher than a typical sort of Adidas hoodie. And that is a consistent theme throughout all these pieces that I would say is that all these pieces are definitely worth the price. You're not getting sort of ripped off here by paying full retail. I think they're great pieces in relation to the quality and price. So don't be afraid to pick them up at retail if you are afraid that they will be selling out at some point. They're definitely great in terms of bang for your buck. So I definitely love this hoodie overall. Definitely a great piece. Was very tempted to keep this one once again. However, I already do have a cobalt blue hoodie from Represent, which also doesn't feature massive branding. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. Adidas Basketball, you're so close. Once again, I'm going to throw this picture right here. Whatever this branding is here, this Adidas Basketball font in like this lowercase, the old sort of Adidas logo. This is crazy cool. This is nice. It's very aesthetic. It's very tasteful. Bring this. Where are these pieces? I need these pieces. However, moving into the bottoms, I did pick up the Grey Mile Fleece joggers, which personally I really do love. They're very comfortable, very cozy, and these ones I will actually be keeping in my collection just because I don't really have a lighter grey sweatpant, and I really like these, and the quality and the comfort on these, superb. Really love these. They also have those hidden sort of zipper pockets on the side, which just once again really elevates the quality on this garment. So really love these joggers. These will be definitely staying within my wardrobe rotation, and I love the fact that they are only slightly oversized. I feel like it's great proportions for my body. With that being said, moving into a completely new piece that we haven't seen from Adidas Basketball. So this one got me the most excited, and unfortunately they have a coach's jacket that's meant to actually match this piece in that charcoal colorway. However, I couldn't find it in Adidas Australia's online website. I think it may be only US at the moment that has that piece. Regardless, quality on these pants are really nice. Like, I could not believe the fabric feels very soft to the touch, however structured, almost like a polyester blend. I will throw up what the actual materials are now. However, I really do like this piece. I feel like this really does fit great. It's a little bit oversized. The only critique I have on this piece is that I feel like the crotch is a little bit more of a dropped crotch, which personally I'm not a big fan of drop crotches. However, it's not too noticeable to the point of me saying I don't like the piece at all. However, it is something to mention regardless, especially considering I'm already 6 foot and it's drop crotched on me. So for any shorter kings out there, it may be a little bit too dropped for your liking. With that being said though, really love this piece. Quality all over, very baggy, great piece. Once again, zipper pockets on each side, and you have got those snap enclosures at the bottom, which I love because you can just sort of drape it over your sneakers, which you will see me matching it with the Adidas Basketball sneakers. Really love this one. This was a great piece, and this is what really excites me about Adidas Basketball and these chapters collection, which I feel like they don't know what they're exactly doing with these chapters at the moment. However, I feel like there's so much potential there because the quality there, the fit for the most part, other than the t-shirts, is there. And I feel like they're one logo away, or just strip the logos in general away from making this like an essential line for Adidas. And I would love to just see that as chapter essentials even, or just once again, bring that Adidas logo back with just the lowercase Adidas. Really love that. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and a throwback to obviously one of my first videos, which was the Adidas Basketball collection. So it's fun to sort of bring it back and do a video on their newest editions. With that being said, if you liked today's video, drop a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more content from me, Zach, in the future. With that being said, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.